Hello everybody, Jedi Mario 88 here, and welcome to a Toribash tutorial. Now this is not a move tutorial like one I've already uploaded. This is just a basic Toribash tutorial to try and teach anyone that's like new, specifically T-Regger, how to play the game. So if you get help from this, I don't know if you will, please like, comment, and subscribe. But, I mean, it's kind of weird to do that at the beginning of the video, so I should probably actually just, do this first. So, when you get into the game, a good thing to do is going to be to go to the fight school and do Toribash tutorial and basic training and advanced moves if you want. Now, save challenge Uki for later, once you know what you're doing. Now I'll help you out. So go into free play, and if you're not in there, go to footmod.tbm, which is in the mod section, which is under setup. So next, of course what you want to do is know how to control your character, and best way to do that is to know how to move their joints. So, all of these joints, which are these round circles here, of course circles are round, I don't know why I said round circles, can be adjusted to move your body parts certain ways. And of course, when you change the body parts, this silhouette of what will happen also changes. So if I were to do that, that's what will happen if I hit space and actually start moving. So I'm going to reset this here. This is your natural position to start off, or at least in most mods. And now what you want to do is know how to actually control your character, obviously. So, there are two things that you can do with every single joint, and those are relaxing, which will just relax the muscle, so if you were to move around, you just kind of fall over if you didn't actually move any muscles. And if you press C, you can alternate between relaxing and holding means that you will stay completely still. Like, I'm going to hit space and move forward in time. Exactly, you can barely see me moving at all. That's the natural thing for Yuki to do, which is this guy here. He's pretty much your training dummy. So now that you know some of the very basics, you're probably going to want to know, well, what do the joints do? That's really what I wanted to know. Well, before I go over joints, I'm going to go over hands, which is pretty basic. If you click on their hands, it'll swap between a square and a rectangle. The square is just an open fist. If you hit it again and it looks like this, that means that you can attempt to grab them. So, I grab that, and now it is attached to his hand. I could do anything else in the world, and this guy would not let go of his hand, as you can see there. So, let's reset again. Now, onto the joints. I'm going to hold all joints because that's typically what I do. So, for the sake of this, I'm going to split the body into three separate sections. The top part, like the upper portion of your body, which consists of your wrists on both sides, your elbows on both sides, your shoulders, your pecs, and your neck. And the lower part of your body, which consists of your glutes, aka your butt, your hips, your knees, and your ankles. And then, finally, the torso, which is your chest, your lumbar, and your abs. So, I guess just for the sake of this, let's go over the upper part of the body first. Now, one thing I would have loved to know when I started off playing this game is that this green part signifies how the joint is going to move. So that's probably not a good example to do it on the neck. So let's do it on the pecs. So right now it's hold. The entire joint is surrounding the green. When it's relaxing, it's this white color for me. Now when you start off, I got some cosmetics on, which is just this green. You'll have like orange red joints or something I think like this color. So now I am relaxing that, as you can see. If I click it again, I'll be extending. There's green on the back but not on the front, which means the joint will move this way. Alright? So this will move back. This will move this arm back. If I did it on this side, it'll do the same thing. If I contract it, the green will be on the front but not on the back. So it will move this arm forward. Same with the other arm. This basic rule applies pretty much to the upper and lower body only. Not really to the midsection as much. It does apply to the abs, but not the chest and lumbar, and I'm not sure about the ankles. It sort of applies to the ankles. So, yeah. Alright. Next, obviously, you might want to know what exactly all these joints control. That controls the head. So it controls the direction the head moves, as you can see by the little thing. The wrists control where the hands go. The elbows control anything to this side, or on this case, this side of that joint. So it controls the end of the arm. Oh, gosh. The shoulder controls anything like this. It'll make your arms move up and down. The pecs will move your arms forward and backward. And let's go down to the lower regions. The ankles will control the feet. Your knees will control anything below your knees. Your hips will control your leg, and it will move forward and backward. And your glutes will make your legs pretty much move left and right. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure on the glutes, but you know, it's still safe to say. And then the chest, it doesn't really apply as much, but pretty much right rotating chest, it'll turn you right, as you can probably kind of see here. Left rotating, it'll turn you left. Right bending lumbar, you'll bend to the right. Left, you'll bend to the left. And abs, it'll kind of push your pelvis forward or backward. So contracting abs, you'll kind of bend forward, and extend, you'll like hunch back. I'm not sure how to describe that motion. Pelvic thrust. That's the only way I can describe that. So, you're probably wondering, what can I do with these moves? Like, honestly, you told me what all the joints do, and I'm still pretty confused, because your directions are terrible. Um, you can start off with some basic moves. I'll have some tutorial moves, but I'll give you some very basic starters to start off with. So, one of the first starters I used was just contract both pecs and grab with both hands. And it's pretty effective, actually. So, look, you just swing your arms, and you grab them. And then from here, you can do whatever you want. You can lower your shoulders and, like, bring your legs up if you're skilled enough. And do that, and, like, kick them in half. Which I don't think I've ever actually done that before. However, I don't have anything to say after the however. But yeah, that's pretty much all that does. Another starter, which I learned from the comment section of a YouTube video. Lower your arms for the first move, and then you hit space. And then, in the second move, you contract both pecs, and you raise both your shoulders and grab with both hands, and then this happens. You hit space once, you hit it again, boom, their arms come straight off. And then you can follow it up with something like that. And then end up tearing off your own arm somehow, because that's Toribash. Alright, that's all for this time. If this tutorial helped you out at all, once again, as I said at the beginning of the video, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. And yeah, I will see, or you will see me in the next video, maybe. Bye.